Hello, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend as we go into the Monday stock market session, wrapping up what happened the last week. As you can see on the NASDAQ, we were up 0.69% on the week, and on Tuesday, we hit a 13-year high. We had a little bit of a scary day on Thursday that actually shook us out of some key positions. But what are you going to do? I mean, something like that's bound to happen. ILMN, ACRX, and BIIB, 50/50 and 25% sells. Those are the only three really that I'm disappointed in having to get shaken out of. But overall, besides that one day, everything's fine with the NASDAQ, and the intraday action on Friday, even though volume was below average, was just perfect. And the Russell 2000 continues its excellent action. It also hit not 13 years, but an all-time high on Tuesday. And even though we pulled back pretty harshly on Thursday, we're still trending nicely above the 50-day moving average, and this tight action around the 50 is allowing that 200-day moving average to catch up on both the NASDAQ and the Russell 2000. The only thing that did happen this week is that the Dow Jones Industrial Average officially slipped into a neutral condition with that Thursday sell-off. Basically, it went ahead and went back in there on Monday, but the Thursday definitely confirmed it. I can't remember which day that model switched offhand because I have no data in front of me. I'm just making this video blind following a very adventurous weekend. But you can see by the Dow Jones Industrial Average relative strength line on the bottom, the white line, things are not good for that index, but I'm not interested in that. It's all about the NASDAQ and the Russell 2000. Scans were pretty light on Friday. The only stock that I was even halfway interested on was Zip Realty Incorporated. Very nice pocket pivot point. It's its second one in 3 days. It got that max green bop on the move, and it's starting to break out of kind of a high tight pennant formation. My problem with this one is that the fundamentals, as you can see here on ZIPR, are pretty shoddy, and I don't have any estimates for 13 and 14, so I am not interested in it. So no longs, no shorts, only two partial sells. TXTR. If you want to just use the lower day of the signal, see the signal date, is back here. You got 43.44. I wouldn't have liked to have seen it do that. I'm going to go ahead and rechange what I said at first. I think a 66% sell. This is only going to be 41.17. I'm going to make this probably. We're still under the 10-day. I'm probably just going to make this a 25%. No, I'm going to go 50% only because volume's heavier. Volume was below average on the pullback. I would go 25%. But since our initial gain is now a small loss, I'm going to go ahead and go out, sell 50% of that. And then TEO is also a 50% sell. If you can see what the low day of this day was, 17.25. TEO is closing at 17.24. So it doesn't produce a whole lot of gains. It's already broken below the 50-day moving average. Now we have a lower day of the 50-day moving average break, a close below that on heavier volume. So if it would have closed at 724 today on above average volume, full sell. Since it's on below average volume, 50% sell, and we still have gains in the stock, so we can give it 1 or 2 more days before going ahead and getting rid of the rest of it. But TEO is going to be a 50% sell. And TXTR is going to be a 50% sell only because volume was so heavy on the reversal on Friday. All right, everyone. Great luck this week. Make it a profitable one. Aloha.